Hello, my cowgirls.
Hello, my hippies.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Can I call you Rose?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
Yes, we're all Rose at
We're
heart.
all Rose.
Happy Valentine's week.
Yes.
You guys will be
week of
hearing
love.
this on the week of, but you'll be seeing this on the actual day.
On the actual day.
You can see us. We're in love, as you can see, with
We're
you.
in love.
We're on a date with you today.
Yes.
And we're going to be asking some questions.
Yes.
And finding out what love is.
What is love?
What is love?
Isn't that a song?
What is love? Yes. Don't copyright us, please.
Yeah, please don't.
We're really good, so you're not going to know the difference, but
Exactly.
thank
Exactly.
you. All right, let's get it going. Who wants to go
Let's
first?
Get going.
We have our note cards.
On theme. They're
On
pink.
theme.
Guys, we're really getting professional out here.
We are.
We have index cards
We're stepping
now.
our pussies up.
Yes. Mom and Dad, disclaimer.
This is not for you. We'll let you know when you need to hop off the video. The first few questions aren't that bad, so you can stay for now.
We will give you warning.
Yeah, we will let you know when to skedaddle.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Well, which one has most cards?
it should be even.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. Who do you think out of us is a hopeless romantic?
I want to say you.
I want to say me too, but then I also feel like you're pretty romantic. Like you like the finer things.
I do, yeah. But I think you are like more like, I mean, this whole entire month you said you've been in a love haze because
I
it's
have.
the month of Valentine's Day.
I was just telling someone, I was like, I love February because I'm always in love's bubble. And so when people are like in that same mood, I'm like, welcome to my life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always here.
Yeah. So I think you are more of a...
Blame it on Disney. They built me this
They
way.
really did. I mean, they built me too, but...
You're like, mine just didn't work out that much.
I think the crime world has kind of taken over my life.
Honestly, though...
So
It's gotten scary, you guys. Just so you know, the likelihood of your partner killing you is higher than anybody else. So,
I mean, it makes sense. Why do you think
Watch
there's
out.
a show Snapped?
yes, watch out. Love can turn ugly, but
It can.
we'll think about that on another day.
Yeah, this is all about Disney love.
This is all about when the good things happen to us.
Yes, exactly. Okay. What is the most romantic thing you've ever done?
This one's really hard, actually. I'm usually the one being it done too.
Yeah, see, that's my problem too.
I would say maybe like planning a getaway, a surprise getaway
Yeah.
for someone, Gavin, and like keeping it a secret
Yeah.
until like the day of or something, or day before. It can't be day of because he'll be like, "What?"
If anyone tried to plan something like that for me and didn't tell me till the day of, ooh.
I would be like,
That
"Wait,
would
I
be
have
like-
to do this. I have to do this."
I'm like, packing is already so stressful for me when I have like a week's worth of notice,
Yeah.
let alone like a day's worth of notice.
okay, but tell me like those videos of like the guy like setting out the girls' outfits and stuff like that. No.
No.
I'm like, you're not dressing me.
No.
It don't.
Anytime Justin has tried to like dress me, like tells me like, oh, I should like wear like jeans or something, I'm like,
No.
first of all, jeans are like my least favorite thing to wear.
Like, do you know who you married?
And wearing jeans is already such like a, like if I'm wearing jeans then I'm like, I'm really in a good, confident like mood.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to force me to wear jeans on any given day.
If you're trying to force me to wear anything on any given day, I'm like, no.
Exactly.
And I could probably wear that same thing after you leave.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, but it was my decision.
it was my
decision.
choice. Yeah.
I really was romantic in the beginning of me and Gavin's relationship. I remember I made like scavenger hunts for him.
Wow.
I would like buy him random gifts all the time. He would do the same, but like, yeah, I think the one thing was I did a scavenger hunt and I made up riddles throughout my whole
Yeah.
room because I was a teenager. So I was like, this room is the scavenger hunt. And the end was like a picture of me and him that I had framed. And I was
Well, you've
excited.
also made him like a book.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My illustrator. I did make Gavin a book of like our favorite memories.
Yeah.
So I've been
Damn,
that
you're
bitch.
out here.
I've gotten lazy though.
Yeah, I've never really been a romantic person. Like, I've bought things for him. There was, like, one time, I think it was Valentine's Day, and I think it was our first Valentine's Day living together. He was working late. I think it actually landed on, like, a Wednesday or something.
Oh.
So I think it was during a work week, and I made us, like, our cauliflower pizzas, but I cut them into hearts, and I had them on the table with, like, candlelight.
Oh my gosh.
And everything. So I've done stuff like that.
That's cute.
But that's kind of it. Like, I
think that's good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's the thought.
Yeah.
It could be like the simplest thing. Like, if someone had pizza ready for me when I got home,
Truly.
they get in it.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was funny because he was literally, like, shopping. And he's like, look at these shoes. I found these, like, Nikes. And they were, like, you know, like, a neutral Nike. And he's like, I just feel like I haven't bought you anything in a while.
Oh
and
my gosh. What a man.
I'm like, that's so sweet of you.
That is so
But
sweet.
I mean, we technically didn't buy anything for each other for Christmas.
Yeah.
So it really has, like, we didn't really buy anything. But I'm just like, I don't need that.
You're like, I don't need new shoes.
No.
I need...
Like, if you're going to buy me things, buy me containers to organize my home.
love. It's more realistic nowadays.
Yes, exactly.
What do you think is the ultimate act of love?
For me, it's... I don't know. I think it's just, like, showing up and, like, quality time and, like, someone just listening, you know? I think that's...
When I was, like, writing this one, I was thinking for a woman, it's having a child.
Oh, yeah.
Because in our book we're reading, the main character was, like, telling the other main character, like, she wants to give him a baby for a gift. And I was like... That is the ultimate act of love from a woman.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. And from a man, it would probably be staying after the child is born. And
I think it for them is providing for their family.
Yeah, and maybe, like, proposing or something like that.
I think I have to agree with that. I mean...
But, yeah, for a woman, that is, like, I am loving you if I'm going through this traumatic experience.
Yeah. Well, it's the idea of creating life with this person and, like, starting a family.
Being stuck with them.
For 18 years, at least.
Yeah, so I, like, when I wrote that, I was like, I instantly think of that.
Yeah, I mean, I would never have thought of that.
Yeah. I think that is the ultimate, you guys.
I think so, too. I would have to agree with you.
Yes.
Screw my answer.
Showing up. I mean, you got to show up to do it.
I mean, you have to show up.
Like I said, I mean, the man needs to stay.
Yes, he does. If you were single, would you take yourself on a date or do something special?
So, shout out to our lash tech. We love you, girl, Courtney. She was telling me that she was taking herself on a date the other day, and I was like, I have never been out to eat by myself.
No, neither have I.
And it is kind of a common, I think, fear for someone to be, like, out on a date by themselves or, like, just eating by themselves. And I'm like, I want to experience it now. And if I was single, I think I don't know if I would go out. I'm really not someone to, like, go out to dinner in general, but I probably would try. It would be really hard. There's just, like, a fear.
The thought
I'm
in
like,
my
what am
head,
I going to do?
The thought in my head is like, well, maybe we should do it together.
Oh, she's like, we're just at different ends of the restaurant. Like, it's like in that episode of Modern Family when Jay and Mitch go to a hotel and they're, like, trying to be separate, but they keep running into each other. They're like, can you get away?
Yeah, I mean, even when I was single, I always had to be with somebody. Like, I struggled with being alone.
I think I did, too. I had, like, a codependency with my friends.
Yeah.
But also, when you are younger, it's just, like, kind of normal. So maybe now I would grow balls and do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've taken myself out, like, shopping.
Oh, I love shopping by myself.
Like, I've done that, but I've never, like, eaten, or even, like, sat and drink, like, coffee at a cafe by myself or anything. But maybe I should, because I was just complaining to Justin about not having any alone time anymore.
Maybe we should take the time and challenge ourselves to do that.
Maybe we should, because I'm like, it's a weekend. Maybe I should just...
Well, I'm just like, what do you do?
I know. Who do I talk to?
Do I just listen to music?
I think you can, like, I mean, you can sit on your phone or whatever.
I haven't even, like, even though I just started school. I'm like, people who like go to Starbucks and just like work, never thought to do that. But I think if you are single, maybe give that a try. I think it's really healthy. And like I said, I think it is a common fear to eat by yourself, but once you overcome it, you can do anything.
Yeah. Well, you always hear that thing. It's like, if you can't date yourself, then you shouldn't be dating anyone else.
Very true.
Which I get. And, like, I think even for me, like, I came to, like, I can't even think of the word. But, like, I was okay with being alone before I met Justin, which was really nice. Like, I didn't feel like I needed to depend on another man or friends or anyone like that. So, which honestly, who fucking knows? Because Kendall was with me like 24/7.
I'm like, yeah, you weren't even by yourself. Kendall was with you. Shout out to our boo, Kendall.
Hi, Kendall.
Take yourself on a date, Kendall.
Yeah, take yourself on a date.
Or have a Valentine's Day.
Yes.
You know, even though I did have like a girls group, I don't think we ever really spent Valentine's Day together. I do remember. I know you maybe remember I would always make like something for all my friends. Like I made heart-shaped cakes one year, cookies. So I do remember doing like acts of love to my friends, but I never like went out of my way and was like, let's hang out or anything. It probably was a school night. So I couldn't.
Yeah. I would love to do like a Valentine's Day.
Me too. I was just I think I was telling Kendall, I was like, you and your friends should like get all dressed cute, have some like, you know, wine or beverages, dinner, take photos of each other. Yeah. Because you like Valentine's Day does not have to be romantic, you guys.
No, it doesn't. You don't have to celebrate love with a significant other. It can be celebrating love with friends, family, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Remember, Mom used to get us little Valentine's Day heart boxes every year.
Always would leave it like in our room when we were sleeping. So shout out to our mom.
Yeah, shout out Mom. Always showing us love.
I really love that. And shout out to our dad because he really showed us like gift giving from a man, because he always would get our mom like some extravagant flowers delivered. So shout out to our dad for always being the number one Valentine.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Oh, it's my turn?
I think it's your turn.
Where do you think is the most romantic place in the world?
I mean, I really just want to say like Italy.
I was thinking the same.
Like, it's just like, I think you see the aesthetic of it and everything. It just speaks like romance.
Or Paris. Paris is like known for the most romantic place in the world. I also think of Hawaii just because me and Gavin like went there together and the vibes were right.
Yeah.
So I think you can make any place the most romantic place, but Italy, because I also feel they might be the most romantic people in the world.
They could be.
They are very like into that stuff.
Yeah.
So shout out to Italy.
Shout out to Italy.
Doing the most.
What scene from a rom-com do you wish would happen to you?
I have a few in mind.
Okay.
So either the Titanic, paint me like one of your French girls, or like maybe I've never even seen The Notebook, but that scene in the rain, like oh no, I know exactly. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, when he's chasing her on the motorcycle and he's like, stop, and they're just like in the middle of traffic, just like confessing their love. I think that is everything.
That is everything.
What would you say?
I would have to say, I don't know, The Notebook. That's a good one.
That one I've never seen. I've only ever seen like the
I've watched
What
it.
do you want?
Yeah.
Where she's like, I want you.
That's an amazing movie. I bawl my eyes out
every time.
My all-time favorite like movie is Me Before You.
Yes.
But like that is just
I don't
like
know if you could recreate that.
No. I wouldn't want to recreate that.
Literally.
So,
when he's like taking her dancing on his chair. Maybe.
Well, no, it's not. I mean
that would be great.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think like 16 Candles, you know, him just showing up and like taking her out and them just like sitting on a table and like there's cake. What else? I mean, there's just so many amazing rom-coms.
There really
that
is.
Like just speak
Cinderella,
to my soul.
If I Leave My Shoe, and he just like goes around the world and tries finding the right foot. I mean, that put the bar high.
Yeah, I mean, it really does.
So
I mean, The Little Mermaid, giving up her fins.
Oh, she did human. The act of love.
She really did.
Wow.
She went for him.
She did.
I wonder if he would be able to turn into a... Well, I mean, he's a prince, though.
I mean, I guess her dad could turn him into a mermaid.
That is true.
Possibly.
But they never did that.
No, he wouldn't do that. He's like, I don't want him in my seas. He's like, I don't even like this guy. Yeah. You could go to the land. Yeah. I'll see you.
Yeah.
I was also thinking... Disney does represent a lot of good, like, love scenes and love. Do. But they've, like, gotten really mature. Because, like, Frozen, in the first one, when they taught, like, about sisterly love.
They showed
and even, like, self-love with Elsa. Like, she never really... They still didn't give her a man.
They still didn't give her a man. I mean, Moana was about, like... protecting her island and her like family, and wasn't about her finding a man.
No.
I mean, same with Merida from Brave.
Yeah.
It was about like her finding herself.
So Disney has really evolved over the years, teaching younger girls.
Did you hear that they're coming out with a Moana 2?
I did. Sometimes I don't think it's necessary.
I don't think it is necessary, to be honest.
But I'm excited for that soundtrack.
Yes, I am excited. I'm excited, but I don't think it's necessary. And I guess there's something about like a Frozen 3, which is completely unnecessary.
I think they end them
they
so
ended
well.
It so well. And then a 5th Toy Story, which I think just needs to end. Because I don't even know what the 4th one's about.
After the daycare one, that bear scared me. Like,
scared me too.
But I felt so bad, you know, like, I do understand he was, like, abandoned and stuff. But it's just like, this bear is, evil.
Honestly, I think the 3rd one was, like, a perfect ending because... we grew up with it, and it literally just resonates with us growing up and growing out of, like, our toys. Literally cannot watch that movie without bawling my eyes out.
Ew, you know, I just heard someone, like, who's your favorite character in Toy Story? And the guy was like, the mom, because without the mom, he wouldn't even have had his toys. I was like, shut up. I was like, what about Woody?
Yeah. Or
Woody
Buzz.
did the most. So... yeah, there's a lot of rom-coms I would love to
I mean, honestly, all rom-coms.
They just give me the feels.
And
really
it's
so weird. I have this weird thing where I avoid them. Like, I'll see movies that I really like, and I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I can even get into it. But then I'm in it, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I honestly, I don't choose to watch them, also because Justin would never. But, But yeah, if I do, I just have to, like, know that I will cry.
I think another good one is Crazy Stupid Love.
That's a good one.
That one's really good. It has a lot of good characters in it.
It does have a lot of good characters. Frickin' Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
I was gonna say that scene, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. It really wasn't that much. Oh, Dirty Dancing, bitch.
I was gonna say,
you're not gonna do the lift.
That's like a whole freaking moment saying, don't put baby in a corner.
Period.
Don't put me in a corner.
Or Can't Buy Me Love. That one's a really good one. There's so many to get into.
So many. We can go all day.
Okay, this one is Love Blind.
I want to say it can be because, you know, like, it's always like when someone gets into a new relationship, it's all about this other person.
Yeah.
You know? And people kind of just, like, are blind to anything else in the world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to say yes.
This made me think of the show Love is Blind. And if you guys have seen that show, it's freaking crazy. Like, these people are, I think, like, when you don't see the person, there's something, like, some confusion with lust and love.
Yes.
But then that also happens when you see the person. So that one's really hard for me. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Because then it's, like, online dating.
Yeah.
Because you don't physically see the person. You just see photos, but you can still be in love with them.
Literally catfish.
But then that is catfish. Like, then they see the person and they're kind of like, the connection isn't there. Yeah. There has to be a form of attraction, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Like, that locks it in.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, I just finished watching all of Catfish. And a lot of these people that fall in love, they fall in love with the idea of a person and the fact that they were there for them during, like, traumatic experiences.
Yeah, trauma bonding people.
I mean, that's pretty much it, because every single episode you watch, it's like, well, you know, I was going through this, and it was just really nice for them to be here for that. And it's like, okay, everyone goes through something, But then it's like, there are people who are like, I don't care if it's not the person. Like, I care more about, like,
the connection.
But it's also like, oh, well, they lied. So it's a whole thing. But attraction is a big thing. I mean, literally look at Tinder, Hinge, whatever it is. You're swiping left or right based off of whether or not you find them attractive.
Yeah. So I don't know if love is blind.
Yeah.
Because I think a physical attraction is part of love in that sense. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm shallow.
I mean, honestly, I met my husband on Tinder.
I mean, were you, like, attracted to him when you first met him? Exactly. So that's kind of what made you get into it. Yeah. And then, like, later on you see if it's, like, something else.
Yeah. I mean, any person I've been with I thought was attractive.
Exactly.
It's just until you get to know them where you're just like ugh.
But on this Love is Blind show, it is wild. Like, they can see each other if you haven't heard of it. I, like, tried watching it. Mostly I just watch reviews of it because it's just, like, actually crazy. And these people will be, like, they have to propose to each other to see each other. And, like, right off the bat, you can see if it's, like, gonna work or not. 'Cause, like, you can't, like, hide your reaction to, like, oh,
what this person looks like. Yeah.
And then, this is what is, like, really dangerous. Then they all get together, and mostly these men say, like, oh, that girl's more my type, that girl's more my type. Like, all these things, and it's kind of just, like, okay.
Yeah, and I think with a lot of those shows, it's really about, like, attractiveness.
Yes, and I don't know. It's weird. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world? Yeah. There was this one instance, though, like, these people were talking, and this girl was, like, laying down on the couch, and she fell asleep.
Oh, God.
And he was like, hello? And she was just, like, snoring. And he was like, he, like, left because he was like, oh, like, she ditched me. But it was, like, so sad because they had a connection, but she just fell asleep. So he never talked to her again.
That's sad.
I'm like, damn, girl. Me. She's a sleepy girl.
I mean, so am I. I could fall asleep anywhere.
Yeah. Do you have any more questions?
I do.
Okay.
Have your love languages changed, and what are they?
So the love languages are acts of service, physical touch, words of affirmation. What are the other ones?
Quality time,
and gifts.
Yeah.
Gift giving. I don't know if mine have changed necessarily, because I love acts of service. Quality time. And I guess I do like physical touch. So maybe physical touch has kind of like gotten more important.
Yeah.
They all are pretty even to me. Like I said before, a year ago, I'm like, I love a handyman. I'm like, if I can tell you to set something up and you do it, wow. I'm falling for you. What about you?
I can't really say whether or not they've changed because I never really dug into my, like, love languages until I met Justin. Mm-hmm. So, but I think, like, looking back at, like, what my love languages are, I think they definitely resonate from, like, my past.
Oh, yeah.
But mine are quality time. I like getting gifts. What is that?
Gift giving, I think.
But I receive the gifts.
But I think it's like that.
Yeah.
Material. I mean, as we said, Justin's like, I haven't bought you something for so long. You're like, yeah.
See, his love language is giving gifts.
Definitely.
I'm like trying to think of what that's called though. Quality time. Gifts. Or I guess like almost like acts of service or acts of.
Well, acts of service are like things they do for you. Not like getting like gifts.
There's a word for it and I cannot think of it.
Let us know.
But yeah, that's it.
What do you think your languages are for like yourself?
For myself, quality time.
Which you never
Which I never get. I think that's kind of it for myself.
You don't do words of affirmation to yourself?
Not really.
Oh.
I should.
You should. So I like saw this TikTok and it was like this doctor and he was like, every morning when you wake up, say in the mirror to yourself, like, I love you.
Oh.
I'm like, love that. I ain't got the time for that. I'm like
I don't
rushing.
have time for that. I mean, yeah, she gets ready like 10 minutes before she has to be at work.
Mine for myself would definitely be words of affirmation because I'm always hyping myself up. acts of service because I do enjoy taking care of myself. And quality time, I guess. Because I do have, like, some alone time. But usually I'm, like, doing something. But I guess it is, like, good for me.
Yeah.
Homework.
Yeah.
Like, damn it.
Yeah. I guess acts of service for myself is one, too.
Yeah.
I get my lashes done. And get my nails
definitely.
done.
Like, taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
It's a good one, you guys.
Yeah.
So make sure you're extending your love languages to yourself and everyone in your life, really. And let them know how you want to feel loved and how they want you to make them feel loved. So.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Do you have any more questions?
I'm on rapid fire.
Are we ready?
If you guys don't know what rapid fire is from a game called For the Girls, and it's where we'll give a subject matter, and me and her have to go back and forth, and whoever doesn't have the answer loses, basically.
I think I have one more question.
Okay.
What food is romantic to you?
Ooh.
Pasta.
I was going to say, little
pizza.
Lady in the Tramp moment.
Justin,
and it's Italian.
Yeah, Justin does that to me sometimes.
I love a good Lady in the Tramp moment.
Yeah, he does it to see if I can test whether or not the pasta's ready.
Oh, that's cute.
It is cute. He just started doing that. I don't know why.
You're like, just throw it against the wall.
I'm like, if it doesn't stick to the cabinet, then it's not ready.
Literally. I've only ever Lady in the Tramp once, because me and Gavin don't eat pasta much. And it was
sad.
Noodle Express.
It's not even good pasta.
It's embarrassing.
It's not even, like, Italian.
I was like, we don't really eat Italian food.
Noodles.
It is noodles.
You guys should do, like, a pasta night and make your guys' own pasta.
I know.
It is so easy.
It is easy, but Gavin's like, you know, he's a health nut. He's like, there's no nutrients in
It's literally
pasta.
flour and egg.
Unless
Get a healthy flour.
Unless we went real Italian and made our own, but we'll talk about our Valentine's Day plans at the end, maybe. Yeah. Because I'm like, we already have, like, what we're going to make this year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
You ready for some rapid fire?
Oh, all right, Mom and Dad.
Get out of here. We love you.
Come back in like a few minutes.
Or just skip the rest. Okay, people that are our friends and who don't know us, not family. Here we go. Do you want to go first?
I love that both of ours.
Should we switch it a little bit?
Let's switch it up. I'm just going to put it like one behind this one.
Okay, me too. Or actually, so I should just keep mine?
Yeah, you can. I'm going to just tuck mine in there. Okay, do you want me to go first?
Yes.
Types of flowers.
Okay, tulips.
Roses.
Carnations.
Hydrangeas.
Hibiscus? Is that one?
Yeah,
yeah.
Hibiscus?
Yeah. Those like Hawaiian ones.
The Hawaiian flowers. Lilies.
Sunflower.
Peonies.
Daisy. Flowers are hard.
Flowers are hard.
What is your... I know the typical flower for Valentine's Day is roses, but what are your favorite flowers?
See, I actually don't really like flowers.
Oh.
But...
Are you expecting flowers this Valentine's Day?
No, because Justin never really buys them for me. So my thing about flowers is you spend tons of money on something that dies.
Yeah.
Which the act of it is really sweet. And yes, I would like flowers, but it's not something that like breaks my heart if I don't get.
You know what's ironic though about that? We all die and we all spend the most money on ourselves.
I know.
So.
It is really fucked up.
I'm like, what you mean?
But we live for at least 80 plus years.
Yeah.
Flowers last like 5 days.
The last flowers I got lasted like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Also, Hunter eats my flowers.
Oh yeah, if you have animals, it is harder. So you don't have a favorite flower, though?
Not necessarily. I mean, I really like, the little tiny white flowers. So the baby's breath or dragon's breath.
Oh, dragon's breath. Yeah. Mine are the Hawaiian flowers, the hibiscus.
Yeah.
I love those. They're so, orchids are very beautiful as well. Roses are just so overrated to me at this point. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me something a little more spunky.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I would love to get, like, a ginormous-ass bouquet like Dad gets Mom.
I would love
at
it.
My husband.
I expect it. Unlike her, I'm expecting it.
Yeah.
So, Gavin. He already knows what is to be expected.
Yeah.
You guys, communicate to your partners what you want so you're not upset at them.
Yes.
Because I feel like that causes a lot of fights. Women, especially, you just assume... Men don't know. They have no fucking idea what you want. Just let them know.
Yeah. I was just listening to a song by Kelsey Ballerini called Blindsided. It's like legit one of my favorite songs from her.
Shout out.
She literally says something in there like, I told you what I wanted. Like, how do you like... You don't have to read my mind. I told you what I wanted.
Yeah.
It was talking... The whole album's about her divorce.
She got divorced?
She did get divorced. Well, now she's dating... the guy from
Kelsey,
Outer Banks.
I thought you were talking about Casey something.
Oh, no. Kelsey.
My bad.
Kelsey Ballerini.
Oh, yeah, she's dating the guy from Outer Banks.
Yeah. But yes,
nice.
she did get divorced.
Sadness.
Yeah.
She's young.
Yeah, she just turned 30.
Speaking of divorce, I have to tell my sister what is going on with Ariana Grande.
Oh, yes.
She and one of her co-stars in Wicked cheated on their spouses together.
Oh, shit.
And the man was married and had a new baby. So I just saw this TikTok and I was kind of like confused. And it was like, how are you going to take a man from a woman and her baby and then come out with a song called Yes and?
Oh, shit.
I was shook. And then I talked to Courtney and Courtney was like, oh, you have not heard this? And I was like, I'm behind.
I knew Ariana Grande.
We knew she got divorced.
We knew she
because
got
something was
divorced.
up.
And we knew, I think like I kind of heard something about her cheating, but I honestly didn't really believe it.
Me either. You never want to believe it, you guys.
No.
But these Hollywood people.
I mean, they have everything that they want.
And how are you going to turn down Ariana? Like,
I mean, truly.
she's gorgeous.
But that's fucked up.
So, don't be doing all that.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
All right. Like we said, mom and dad, leave. Rapid fire sex acts.
I don't even fucking know where to start on that.
What you mean?
Sex acts. Oh, God. We should really be timed on this shit, because...
Go, go, go.
I don't even know.
She doesn't even know.
Guys, I don't even know. I'm very, like...
I'm
very, like... I don't talk about this
We don't
stuff.
have to do this, but I have to tell my sister a story that I heard. So this woman was talking about the first time she ever gave a blowjob. And she was like, no one explained what a blowjob was to me. You know, when you're younger, you don't even know what a penis looks like sometimes.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
I remember...
Until you get sent one.
And it's terrifying.
You don't know.
So this woman was like... Oh, I thought this guy I was with was very special, so she was like, I wanted to give him a blowjob. She literally just blew on his dick. She was just like, and he didn't do anything. He was like, okay. And then the next day, she's like talking to her friends, and her friend's like, well, did you spit or swallow? And she was like, I don't even know what that means. And she was like, I blew it. And they were like, oh no.
Oh.
And I'm betting the guy never talked to her again.
Oh, probably not. He probably told his friends that I went out with this girl and she literally just, gave me a blowjob. They're like, oh, yeah. And they're like, he's like, no.
No.
She just blew on
She's
it.
probably very famous on Reddit now because he probably shared that story. Like, this dumb bitch.
Probably.
So, you guys, just YouTube it.
I mean, YouTube
I don't know.
or Google or...
I mean, why is it named a blowjob then?
I don't know.
Like, it should be a suck job or something.
Yeah. I wonder why it is called that. You know what's funny? So, I have two stories.
Please, we want to hear.
Not Justin. Gage told me, he's like, did you know that a penis doesn't have a bone in it? So, he's like, why do they call it a boner?
Ugh. God, that's nasty.
And I'm like,
oh, yeah, it's just like blood.
Yeah.
Woo.
And so he's like, isn't that fucked up? Like, shouldn't they call it something else?
What?
I don't know. But
tube?
then, so Chris Teigen has, like a new show.
That is where I heard this story.
Yeah. And, John Legend was on there and they're talking about their first date and he's like, oh, she showed me her she showed me her special like trick or special like something like that, and she was just like, oh my God, like don't, like on their first date she like pretty much outed herself to the fact that she gave him a blowjob on their first date.
Oh.
And he was like, I was talking about your jokes, like, and all these things.
Oh, no.
And the people at the table were like, you literally just outed yourself. She's like, I really did.
She's like, you guys don't say anything before they get the story out because you was just out yourself. Damn.
And John Legend's like, get your mind out of the gutter.
I mean, she's like, secrets.
Yeah. I mean, Chrissy Teigen, she really just kind of puts herself out there. But I didn't know they met on a music video shoot.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Yeah, she was like a model.
Yeah, it was on his music video. That's how they met. Isn't that so crazy?
And then she did the damn thing.
She did the damn thing.
Well, this is why it's important for women to talk more about it, because then there's girls just blowing on penises and not knowing what it means. And then
I want to know how old this girl was.
Probably like a teenager. Honestly.
I mean, I really hope so.
I mean, I don't know, maybe 20.
But I mean, so this is the thing about school. It's like they should like talk about this stuff. Like,
remember? Sex ed. Do you remember in Mean Girls? He's like, "Don't have sex, you will die." He's just like, just don't do it. They teach abstinence, which is wrong because it's unrealistic.
It's like in Mean Girls, he's legit having sex with 2 of the students.
Yeah, he's like, don't have sex, you'll die. My friend who got pregnant, he's like, you'll get pregnant and you'll die. And so my friend got a shirt that literally said that while she was pregnant. And she was like, sorry, coach. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, they need to not be teaching abstinence because that shit's not gonna happen.
And then there was this, Trixie Mattel was telling this story about when she was in high school, and she was like, I asked my coach or like a teacher, because he was teaching sex ed, and he was like, being gay is illegal. So she was like, I went home and I searched it, and she told him like, being gay isn't illegal. He goes, well, it should be. Like, that's so, these teachers are fucked up.
These teachers are fucked up. I'm literally watching The Office right now, and the fact that I just watched the episode of Michael outing Oscar about being gay.
She's like, I just could never. It's like, bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch.
And then Angela and all of them are like, are we supposed to be hearing this?
Phyllis, we thought you were in high school.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Maybe we should teach sex ed.
Maybe we should.
I would love to. Banana
with a condom.
The grapefruit method. Remember what that?
Oh.
Y'all.
I actually keep seeing this scene. Oh. I can't even. I just remembered part of that movie.
Oh my gosh.
But I just watched a scene of that, like when she came out in like the full like Argentinian like outfit. They're like, no.
Get out of here.
Oh God, okay.
Girls Trip is such a good movie, you guys.
It's such a good movie.
Okay, so we're skipping sex acts because my sister doesn't know any. She was taught wrong.
Guys, I just don't talk about these things.
She really doesn't. She like avoids. Why don't you?
I've just never been open about this type of stuff. Or I've never there's never been a need for it.
One of my favorite things about being a girl is talking about sex.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Trauma?
Trauma?
I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, it's just never been something I've talked about. Like, it's always been, like, in my head, it's always been something to be, like, modest and, like, quiet about. But it's also, for me, it's, like, respect for, like, my partner and not talking about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's just something between
She's
us.
a classy woman, you guys.
I mean, I tell you some stuff, but I'm not open about, like...
Yeah, if we're, like, in a group setting, we're all just, like, laying on the table. My sister's just, like, drinking her drink, eating her food, like...
When it's me, her, and Gage, she
just observes.
Yeah, I just observe and laugh.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Taylor Swift exes.
Okay. Taylor Lautner.
Damn, that's one I was gonna take. Harry Styles.
Joe Jonas.
Fuck. Joe something. She dated another Joe. It was right before Travis Kelce.
Okay. I'm like, what is his name? He's in Crimson Peak. Tom
Hildington? He's
you guys know who he is, right?
Avengers.
Yes. Oh, he's Loki.
Loki.
He's Loco.
He's Loco.
That's why she dumped him.
She dated, like, I want to say Calvin Harris, but that's not right. She dated, like, a DJ.
Okay. Diplo? No.
No, not Diplo.
He's a whore.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Just put that out there.
What was one of her other ones?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that we know of. So I lose. Sorry, Taylor.
And I win.
You are more of the Taylor fan.
Me and Justin just had a conversation about her last night. He's like, I texted Solving because he's like, I just don't understand like the hype about her. And I was like, he's like, I just don't think she's as like up there like as like everyone else thinks. And I was like, how dare you? I was like, I think she's like, you know, a really amazing like person. I'm like, she's up there with like Beyonce. He's like, well, I don't think Beyonce's that great. And I was like, why the fuck did I marry you?
That is like hurtful.
Oh yeah, I was very hurt by that comment, and it made me question everything.
Like, I don't know if I know you.
Well, he also said that he's more musically inclined, and I was like, fuck you.
What are you talking about?
I was like, so are you saying I'm stupid?
You just jumped right through that. So I'm stupid.
Well, because he's like, you know, Savin's like really musically inclined. He's like, but I'm more musically inclined. And I was like, what? I mean, that's literally what I said. I was like, what does that mean? I'm like, are you saying that my music's stupid?
Literally.
And he's like, well, no. And I was like, then why say that? I'm like, it's so unnecessary. I'm like, just say that you have like a good music taste.
Even though never in my life have I seen him listen to music.
I've only heard like maybe a handful of the songs that he likes to listen to. But he's like one of those people that like care about like the lyrics and how the song is written. And I'm like, I don't care.
No. Like, I listen to Spanish music and I remember someone was like, you don't even understand. And I'm like, I don't even have to understand. If it makes me want to move my body, that's all I need to know.
Or if it makes you feel something, then whatever. Exactly. You don't need to know the meaning of the lyrics. You don't need to know all this information to enjoy a song.
I did hear the easiest way to learn a language is karaoke.
That's how Bad Bunny has like learned English.
Yes.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
So, come on. All right. Valentine date ideas.
A movie.
Dinner.
Bowling.
Tennis. Golf.
Golf is a good one. Mini golf. Well, I guess that kind of the same thing.
Okay, I mean, yeah. Recreating your first date would be really cute.
A really cute one. Let's see. A cooking class would be
fun.
just
about to say cooking dinner together. Getting drunk.
Getting drunk is always
fun. Safe.
I mean, you do like a painting class,
yes,
wine and painting.
That does sound really fun.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones I would say.
Those are the only ones that I would care to do.
You already know, getting dirty ends with all of these.
Obviously.
Usually. You know what Gavin did say to me? He was like, there is so much expectation on Valentine's Day. He's like, it makes me not want to do it. I'm like, bitch, what do you mean?
A man that doesn't want to do it.
He's like, there's just so much, like, which I do understand, like, pressure in a way. Like,
I mean, for new couples.
Well, to know on the specific day, like, you better get it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that from my husband.
You're like, fuck. Love that.
Okay, I will talk about this one. Rapid fire sex positions.
Doggy.
Damn, that's what I was going to say. Missionary.
Rodeo. Riding.
Reverse cowgirl.
I don't know the names. There actually is a book.
There is a book?
Would 69 count? Because that's a position. I mean, you're not having sex. I mean, you're doing something.
I mean, I would say so. Yeah, I don't really know the names of positions.
The cobra. I don't know what that is. I just thought that would be a good one. The snake.
Like, what about the plank?
Oh my gosh, I was just seeing this thing and it was like, does your man put all his weight on you when he's on top? And if he does, then he needs to do more planks or something like that. Like, you're not supposed to do that. And one of the stories was like, this guy was like, he's a bigger guy. He was like, yeah, one time my girlfriend literally was like, you hurt my back. Because you were like literally putting all your weight on me. God. I'm like, that's messed up, you guys. Be safe out there.
Yeah, be safe out there. Don't want to suffocate your partner.
Okay, ways to say sex.
The dirty.
Bainin'.
Hitting that.
Hitting that. Coitus.
That just literally makes me think of Sheldon.
Coitus.
Yearly coitus. Amy. This is so hard. Thank God there's no timers on this shit.
Fucking.
That's a good one.
Someone was saying on Valentine's Day, they're like, every other day we fuck, but on Valentine's Day we make love.
Make love. That's
Making love.
Making love.
Afternoon delight is like a term for like
It
a little
is.
afternooner.
A nap time.
Nice. Sexy time.
Sexy time.
I remember I had a friend in like high school who like said like she did phone sex and she was like, oh, that's when I have sexy time. Because I was like asking her when to FaceTime her.
Oh my God.
And she was like, oh, that's when I have sexy time with this guy. And I'm like, what? How
I think
old
I,
are
like,
you?
legit heard her
I'm
say
like,
that.
how old are you? Hilarious.
Yeah. Netflix and chill.
Oh. Smash.
Oh, Smash is a good one.
Smash your pass.
There's another one that has to
Hit
do with
it.
like, hit and quit it.
Hit and quit.
There's another one that has to do with like like ordering food.
Oh.
Like
Takeout?
DoorDash and
Smash?
Smash maybe. I mean that could be. Tap that.
Tap that.
Tap that. Don't roll.
Oh, smack that is
Smack
what it
that.
is. Tap that.
So you can't copyright.
I'd tap that.
I'd tap that. I think that's it.
Oh, is it your turn?
No, it's your turn.
Rom-coms.
16 Candles.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
The Notebook.
Love Actually.
Me Before You.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Valentine's Day.
With Titanic?
I
I mean, it's romance.
I guess so. I know them, guys. I promise.
The Holiday.
Oh, The Holiday is a good one.
Silver Lining.
Is that considered a rom-com?
I mean, they fall in love, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if it has a lead woman and a lead man, it's like a love story.
Ugly Truth.
Mm.
The Bounty Hunter.
27 Dresses.
27 Dresses. I thought it's such a good
Such
movie.
a good one. Just Go With It, I think, is like a
Just Go With It,
romantic
I'd
movie.
say, is a rom-com.
The Wedding Singer.
50 First Dates.
50 Shades of Grey.
That ain't rom-com.
Something.
Okay, I think I have one more question.
All right.
It's not a rapid fire.
Okay.
I don't remember if I asked this or not. Good Valentine's gifts for him and her.
For her, so, like, I feel that Valentine's Day is mainly pointed toward women.
Yes.
But, so let's talk about gifts for men. One of my coworkers just asked me what she should get her boyfriend, and I was like, underwear.
Underwear is a good one. Honestly, I think, like, a nice cologne.
Cologne. If you're bougie, maybe a watch.
Yeah, a watch is really nice. Maybe a wallet.
Yeah, that's a good one. Food. The quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Amen.
Cookies, food, feed him.
Yes, feed him.
Honestly, something that I've always wanted to do is a boudoir
Oh, yeah.
photo shoot. Maybe like a cute little book or calendar of yourself. Yeah. A gift card. I don't know. They deserve just as much as we do,
They
you
really
guys.
do. Do you know what you're going to get, Gavin?
This ass. That's all he needs.
Yep.
What about you?
Me.
These titties. We are the gift, ladies.
We are the gift.
So what are your plans?
We are just going to order a pizza and watch a movie.
Yeah, when it's in the middle of the week, it is a little difficult.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating last year, but I'm going to be helping him cook beef bulgogi. Because I did find a new recipe that I really want to try. And I want to help him cook it. And it has some new, like, ingredients that I think is really interesting. And maybe we'll paint. We were just thinking about that. We haven't painted for a while.
You know what's fun is I've been seeing, like, couples or friends or something. They'll take a painting and like they'll paint, and every like minute or whatever they'll switch, and the person like adds to it, and then you switch until you're done. That would be a super cute thing to do. That's really
cute. Well, maybe we will do that.
Yeah. Fun little like painting date.
Yeah, and something different.
Yeah, I think we'll watch like, you know, movie. We don't watch movies very often because it's very hard for us to find a movie to watch. Yeah. But I think we're just gonna order like a pizza, heart-shaped pizza, and yeah, just enjoy dinner. Valentine's Day is the busiest time of year for the bakeries, so
we're tired.
We're tired, and guaranteeing me being off at a decent time is like non-existent. So. But I'll just be getting my lashes done. So I'll actually be spending some Valentine's Day with Miss Courtney. So
love you, girl.
We love you.
Well, you guys, we hope you are treating yourself this week. Love yourself. Love your friends, your family. Show some love. Give us a like, a follow. Follow our Instagram. And do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.